gave you every morning, every dream I had inside. I stood beside you through the storms, with nowhere left to hide. I learned to smile when you were distant. I learned to swallow every pain. But all the love I gave to you just disappeared like tears and rain. I never asked for diamonds, I never needed fame. I only wanted you to see the heart behind my name. Did you ever see the love you never saw? All the nights I held you when you fell apart, all the promises I carried in my heart, all the pieces of myself I gave to you. Did you ever know how much I fought for us? How I stayed when leaving would have been so easy. I was hoping someday you would finally believe me, that my whole life was a love I gave to you. There were nights beside the window when the house was cold and still. I could hear our little child crying, asking why we couldn't heal. I held those tiny hands so tightly, and I promised we'd be fine. But how do you explain to innocence why love can cross a line? You said that I had changed somehow, perhaps you never knew. I changed because I spent my life trying to hold on to you. Did you ever see the love you never saw? All the nights I held you when you fell apart, all the promises I carried in my heart, all the pieces of myself I gave to you. Did you ever know how much I fought for us? How I stayed when leaving would have been so easy. I was hoping someday you would finally believe me, that my whole life was a love I gave to you. Now the papers lie between us, and the rings are fading cold. Two people who once promised forever are becoming stories left untold. And our child stands in the doorway with tears falling from those eyes, asking why the two they love the most have to say their last goodbyes. If I could turn back all the years, I'd hold you one more time, not to beg you to stay with me, just to tell you what was mine. It was never anger, it was never pride, it was simply loving you until there was nothing left inside. Now can you see the love you never saw? Every scar was proof that I was fighting on. Every tear was from believing we'd go on. Every lonely night was spent protecting you. And if someday you remember who I was, don't remember me as someone who failed you. Remember that there was someone who still loved you, even when your heart had turned away. Maybe someday our child will understand why two loving hearts could fall apart. Maybe someday you'll remember the man who gave you all his heart. I won't blame you for tomorrow, I won't curse the love we knew. I'll just whisper to the silence, I loved you, even Sunday morning, coffee cooling by the door. You were standing in the silence like we'd never loved before. I had spent my life believing we could somehow make it right, but you were tired of believing, and I was tired of every fight. I gave you all the years I had, I gave you all my dreams, but somewhere in the middle, love became a broken thing. I wish you could have heard my heart beyond the words we said. I wasn't trying to hold you back, I was afraid of losing everything. But when our little girl cried, I felt my whole world break. She asked me why we couldn't stay, why love had to change. I held her close and told her, your daddy's still right here. But behind my smile I couldn't hide the weight of every tear. When our little girl cried, I knew goodbye was real. You packed your things on Friday while she watched you from the stairs. She didn't understand the silence or the sadness in the air. She asked if we'd be happy when the two of us were gone. I told her that we'd love her even if we weren't one. You looked at me so quietly, there was nothing left to say, and every dream we built together was slowly fading away. Maybe I was never perfect, maybe you were hurting too, but I wish you'd known how hard I fought to keep this home for you. But when our little girl cried, I felt my whole world break. She asked me why we couldn't stay, why love had to change. I held her close and told her, your daddy's still right here. But behind my smile I couldn't hide the weight of every tear. When our little girl cried, I knew goodbye was real. Now there's an empty chair beside us at the table, and photographs of yesterday are all that make us able to remember who we were before the walls came down. She still asks me sometimes, will mommy come back home? And I have to turn away so she won't see me cry alone. I wish I could give her the childhood we once planned, a mother and a father walking hand in hand. But some things in this life can't be repaired with tears, and some goodbyes echo for many, many years. When our little girl cried, I promised she'd be loved, no matter where tomorrow takes us. I'll never give her up, days. So sleep tonight, my little girl. Don't be afraid of the night. Though mommy and daddy are far apart, we'll still love you all our lives. And if you ever hear this song, when you're older and understand, we didn't stop loving you, we only stopped knowing how to love each other. I still remember that old doorway where we promised we'd grow old. Two young hearts with empty pockets, but a love worth more than gold. We built our dreams with tired hands through every storm and rain. I thought if I kept on fighting, we could find our way again. But somewhere along the journey, you stopped reaching out to me, and the man who once could make you smile was no longer what you'd see. I never wanted perfection, I only wanted you to stay. But love can't live forever when only one heart bears the weight. We were trying to save the house, but we couldn't save the love. I was holding on below while you were letting go above. Every wall was full of memories, every room knew our names. But two hearts can't share one home and still slowly drift away. We were trying to save the house, but we couldn't save the love. I remember all the evenings when you barely looked my way. I would ask you what was wrong, but you had nothing left to say. I told you about my worries, about the dreams I couldn't reach, but you were somewhere far away, too distant to hear me speak. I didn't need you to thank me for the years I gave to you. I only wished you'd understand how much I tried to make it through. Maybe I was too forgiving, maybe you were too afraid. Maybe all the words we swallowed were the reasons love decayed. We were trying to save the house, but we couldn't save the love. I was holding on below while you were letting go above. Every wall was full of memories, every room knew our names. But two hearts can share one home and still slowly drift away. We were trying to save the house, but we couldn't save the love. Then came the night you told me maybe we should end it here. I saw a child behind you, trying hard to hide the tears. She didn't know what divorce meant, she only knew we'd separate. She held both of our hands together as if love could stop our fate. I wanted to tell her, Mommy and Daddy will be okay, but my voice broke in the middle when I tried to say goodbye that day. wish you love. Now the house is quiet without you, but the memories remain. And sometimes when the evening falls, I hear your voice again. I don't regret the love I gave you, though it broke my heart in two. We couldn't save our love, but I'll always be grateful that once I built a life with you. Never saw the nights I waited by the window in the rain, wondering if the love we started could ever breathe again. I gave her all my strength and patience, every dream I had to share, but somehow all my sacrifices vanished in the empty air. I wasn't asking for perfection, I wasn't asking for the world. I only wanted her to notice the heart behind the man she heard. If she could see inside my heart, if she could hear these words tonight, maybe she'd understand. I wasn't trying to start a fight. Please let her know I loved her, even when she couldn't see. Please let her know I stayed beside her when she stopped believing in me. Tell her every silent tear was a prayer for us to heal. Tell her I was only asking for one chance to make her feel the love she thought was never real. A little boy would sit beside me, asking when we'd all be fine. He'd draw a picture of our family, 3 hearts beneath one sky. I would smile and hide my sorrow, tell him everything's okay, while inside I knew the distance was taking you away. He shouldn't have to hear us arguing, he shouldn't have to choose a side. He only wanted both his parents standing with him side by side. Maybe we forgot the reason we began this life as one. Maybe somewhere in the fighting we forgot about our son. Please let her know I loved her, even when she couldn't see. Please let her know I stayed beside her when she stopped believing in me. Tell her every silent tear was a prayer for us to heal. Tell her I was only asking for one chance to make her feel the love she thought was never real. Then came the final morning, when the papers took their place. She signed your name so calmly, I could barely see her face. A child was standing near the doorway with a suitcase in his hand. He looked at us and whispered, can't you both just understand? I wanted to tell him that sometimes people lose their way, that still be beautiful, even when it cannot stay. That none of this was his fault. He was never the broken piece inside the love we lost. If he asked why we separated, I'll tell him someday when he's grown. Your mother and I lost our way, but you were never left alone. So if you really true, please let her know I loved her more than she ever knew. There was a time we were a family, three shadows underneath one light. Your hand was resting in my hand, a child was sleeping through the night. We never dreamed that someday we'd be strangers in this room, with photographs upon the walls of a love that lost its bloom. I tried to keep the peace between us, tried to make you understand, but every word became a battle, every touch slipped through my hands. I wasn't asking you for forever, I was asking for one more try. But sometimes love grows tired before the heart can say goodbye. There's a child between two hearts, caught between a love that's gone. She doesn't know why mommy's leaving, she doesn't know what she did wrong. There's a child between two hearts, with tears she tries to hide. She shouldn't have to choose a parent, she just wants us by her side. And every time she asks me why, I don't know what to say. How do you explain to a child why love can fade away? She keeps your picture by her pillow, says goodnight before she sleeps. Then she asks me if you'll call her while the silence slowly speaks. I tell her that you love her, that you'll always be her mom. And though our family changed forever, her place will still live on. She doesn't understand the papers or the reasons people leave. She only knows the house is different from the one she and fade away. Maybe someday she'll be older, maybe someday she'll understand that I tried to save the family with everything I had. Maybe she'll remember the nights I held her close and told her, "You are loved, my child, more than you'll ever know." I hope she never carries the burden of our pain. I hope she learns that broken hearts can learn to love again. Tell her it was never her. There was nothing she could do. We were two imperfect people who forgot how to believe. But our love for you, my darling, is something time can never leave. So close your eyes, my little angel. Let tomorrow bring the light. Mommy loves you, Daddy loves you. We'll be here throughout your life. We may live beneath two rooftops, we may walk two separate roads, but you'll always be the bridge between two hearts that once called you home.